I highly doubt anyone's going to be watching these streams later, but I do actually want to point something out. I have been playing this game for like 14 hours now. Like, not straight, but over time, like over the course of a week. I've been playing this game 14 hours now. This game has basically sunk its teeth into me. And it is amazing for all the little things in it, how it functions, how it works, just everything about it. Even how the mini game of getting different things to work together, like different recipes, you have to figure them out by putting things that could be in it together. If you think logically, like first, what unlocked the recipe, then what is the recipe for? And from there, think logically, you'll figure it out. Or you can just put things together. I have done both, and it's worked. But, it's a very beautiful, mind provoking game. That's the best way I can put it, I guess. And one of my favorite things thus far is the fact that I can tame the basic bitch enemy. And I say basic bitch enemy like this is literally the first enemy you fight. The pests. These little shits you can tame and customize. You can even evolve them like the fucking Pokemon. Hey, don't go away. I called this one Sparky, this one Pesto because he is a one of the rat guys, like a pest, and this one's Jeff because I love the name Jeff. And the best part about them is that they'll actually just sleep in their bed. It is adorable. And something absolutely amazing. Jeff, come here, my friend. You can just chuck the little shits. And something amazing about that is when you chuck them, that's how they attack you. When a pest is trying to attack you, it will not like run up and bite you. It will jump in the air and launch itself at you. So, you could actually like logically say that doing this, the pest just loves it. It will genuinely enjoy just being tossed around like a frisbee. Or a football, technically. A spiky, angry football. And I do not mean the soccer ball, I mean the football. And I do want to point this out. Soccer is soccer, it's not football. And if you really want to be pedantic, specific, and all these different things, it's not even a sport, it's a religious thing. Because the actual origin of soccer is a death god sport from the Aztecs, I want to say, where I forget the exact specifics, but it was played with a human head, and the entire thing was a sacrifice to see who actually gets sacrificed. If I remember correctly, it was the winning team got sacrificed because it was a big honor in that culture, because it was like, yeah, we're better than you, fuck you, now we get to die, ha ha, type of thing. But, yeah, it's not football. Sure, you play it with your foot, but it is not football. And I'm not just saying that because I'm American. Like, if you want to say football, like, it is a specific, like, word. It's not football. It's not like with your football. It is football, sure. But football, no. Now, I do not think I am even halfway through this game. Not even remotely halfway through this game because there are so many recipes I just don't got. So many different upgrading materials I just don't got. Like, this game is insane. Like, for an example, this gun, had to rub that, excuse me. This gun is the second gun I made. Yeah, second gun I made and found because, like, third gun I found, so on and so on. But this gun is the third gun I found, or third gun I made, which was pretty early on. And from then on, I have not found what I needed to upgrade it. Because you need to find the thing to know what the thing is to be able to upgrade it, because you have to put it together in the upgrade booth. But I haven't found it yet. That's just crazy to me. Now, oh yeah, also, the build crafting in this game is crazy. Even though you wouldn't think a game like this has build crafting, there is, throughout the story and how you get to point A to point B, there are sometimes little things you can find, like certain enemies drop that purple powder. You can find the blue cube,
I'm experiencing an
one blue
insufficiency
cube
of food.
for free. That was hard to say for some reason. One blue cube for free, and you can purchase multiple from the giant dude. And I say the giant dude because he is a fanatic of the giants in the fog realm. Or not the fog realm. Technically, the majority of the portals do not take you to a different realm. There is the Antiverse 1A and Antiverse 1B portals, which both of them take you to a different part of Antiverse 1, which has high likelihood to not be natural in technicality, where something made it because of how it functions. Like, there is floating islands, which shouldn't work. There are stars all around you with no direct sun, and how the evolution works. Like, for an example, it talked the story, or there's little voice lines you can find scattered about via hologram doohickeys that if you interact with it, it'll tell you a little bit about the surrounding area, certain enemies, just random lore bits. And the Antiverse 1. Antiverse 1 is the weird place. Antiverse 2 is the fog place with the porcelain creatures. And not porcelain as in actually porcelain, porcelain as in it's close enough to porcelain. Which is why they're called porcelain skinned, and why you can repair things with porcelain, even though it's not technically porcelain. But Antiverse 1 is a place you go to, two different sections. Both sections are completely different. The first place you go to is the place with the Antiverse wheat. Technically, both of them do have it, but that one is, I'm actually just going to show you because it's right over here. I think. Yeah, the closest one is over this way. There's multiple pathways to get to the same place. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. This one over here is the shortest. Because I do really like showing visuals with what I want to talk about, but I am editing on PS5, making everything on PS5, which is why I'm streaming a lot more than just making videos, because I can't do everything I want. The limitations on PS5 editing is just not fun. Once I have a PC, I'll make a lot of shit, but this is Antiverse 1. Antiverse 1 is this general, I want to say, concoction, where you can see there is no ground down there. Like, there's even some just floating there, stuff like that. It is its own existence, where I don't even think that those are stars. And this entire area is so weird because evolution shouldn't have existed. To evolve, there has to be a lot of energy going in and out to make things evolve, to make things progress. This world doesn't have a lot of energy. There is not a good continuation, a good flow, and there isn't enough to cause evolution, at least in billions of years. Like, it would take triple, quadruple the amount of time for evolution here for there. Like, it would take forever to evolve, even though this place does have evolved creatures. Because this creature is the, not predecessor, I always forget what the opposite of predecessor is. The pest is the predecessor of that. They're the same lineage, which is why in real space, relatively speaking, there is these things, because they just evolved over time. Literally, evolved. Like, if this game ever becomes a show or something, they could really just dive deep in body horror. Because imagine one of those pests, specifically the one without the robotics or the plague doctor mask. The basic pest you saw there at the beginning. Imagine that evolving into a four-legged creature and then that bipedal creature. The amount of in-betweens that will take. That actually happen in the lore of this game in a day. This little thing evolves to be insane, and I don't even think I've seen the final evolution of that yet. And over here is Antiverse 2. Or the connecting point in our reality to Antiverse 2. And Antiverse does not mean it is antithetical to our universe. It is just another universe. I don't know why it is called Antiverse specifically, but unlike Antiverse 1, where it has energetic differences and properties that make it very distinct for how our world functions versus their world. That is exactly what I want to say. Hi. Um, very specific words suck for me. This gateway, this area is technically on Earth. It is a town that Gate Foundry, which basically think of as like FBC, SCP, whatever you want to call it, just the government organization that is designed around understanding the world that is wonderful and fantastical, that has things that will want to destroy you just because they're predatory. Like Big Mama Jamma there. That big guy is called a conductor, I believe, because of that sound. Those big things are very interesting because they came through the portals that were activated here, which caused the fog. The fog is not actually natural by any means. It is just from where they're from, which is really interesting to think about. That their very weather got brought over. And now to Antiverse 1B. Yeah, I'm gonna go train the Antiverse 1B because I do want to cover these different Antiverses because they're just intriguing to me. Because, like the different lore pieces talk about, the scientific properties being applied is just intriguing. The things that could be done if these are understood even slightly. Like how these processes are working. Like how
I can
evolution
feel my
happened
blood sugar falling.
in Antiverse 8. Or 1A and 1B. I'm going to go to 1B later. That's not actually the train I want to. Fuck! I hit my head. At least it spawned very close. That is not the train I wanted to get to. And the reason why I'm able to jump as high as I can is because of that. The reason why I can sprint as fast as I can is because of that. And I basically cannot. How do I put this? I can die to fall damage, but I can't break my legs. Fall damage is basically null and void unless I fall from heights that I really should take some damage. And you will see those heights later because of how I'm gonna traverse. And I haven't even gone the third tram station yet. Yeah. And you might think that each one of these things only go to one place, but they are really like this one's a hotspot for a specific guy. This one has 2 stops over here. And you can easily just walk across that. I just didn't bother because I like doing that. But uh, each one of these are very different where they go. That last one, I believe I am close to getting because of where that is. That is in the security sector, which I can actually show you. This is the main area, the office sector, the place you come to first, and where you can make your base. Technically, you can make your base anywhere. Just I think that is the best place. There is manufacturing wing, which is where I'm going to be going, but I'm not going to be exploring a whole lot of it. It has a lot of cool scenery, like in this area here. There is a lot of radioactive waste that you can even swim in if you have a radioactive suit. And I suggest finding one. Like this one, you have to kill the rat guys, harvest them, which sounds bad, with a sharp weapon, and you have a chance for them to drop their outfit, which you also need to put it on the pest, which is adorable. And the funniest thing about that, the first time I got the rat suit, I wanted to keep it. I love the rat suit; it just looks awesome. But the moment I realized I could first tame a pet and started actually doing it because I figured that out, and then a little bit later I said, why not? And tamed a pet or a pest. And I realized I could make it a rat pest. And I was going to call him something cool like Pesto, something like that, but that little guy, I did not know I needed the rat suit. So I spent my rat suit, the only one I found, on getting Pesto to be the rat. And it took me a while to get another rat suit, which sucked. But it was worth it because now I have Pesto. Can I? No. Is that... You know what? Science! Cool. Here is the train. The train is its own reality. And not like in Antiverse 2, the fog being transferred to our reality from Antiverse 2. This one is its own reality that for some reason has a train in it. That train, though, basically is the electron, is the energy, is reality itself. If it were to slow down, it would be catastrophic. Like, genuinely, reality torn asunder.
System should have been failsafe.
And there's a lot of boys. I kind of want to just carve through here, but I do really want to get one thing done specifically. But there is, at the very end, a trophy. Like, oh yeah, most of these antiverses do have a trophy you can find. I do not think Antiverse 1... excuse me, I had to put it there again. Has a trophy, but basically every other one does have a trophy. Now this is... ballsy! Yeah. Also, there is a lot of server customization you can do to make the server how you want it. Over time, I've been customizing my server a little bit here and there, and it's a server and a world. It is just like your personal save. You can make it an online world or an offline world literally whenever you load in. It's very cool how it functions, but you can customize a whole lot right now, and I don't think I'm going to customize anything else. I have keep inventory. Basically, when I die, I don't lose anything. When I die, I don't lose durability, and item spawn rates are increased. Which is why sometimes I literally just have materials in my base that shouldn't be. But yeah, those little things to help just make this game easier. And I'm also playing on normal difficulty because I know that some games like this are really difficult. This is one of the games I wish I went the wrong way. I wish I had friends to play with because damn, this game is awesome. And the amount of tomfoolery you can get up to. Because there is a lot of base building, which I am going to cover whenever I get back to my base, but that's going to be a little bit later. Because I'm going to go to Antiverse 1B, which is going to be part of the same Antiverse as Antiverse 1A, but just a completely different sector that is completely different.
Corruptio!
Stood and low risk.
And do keep in mind, every single one of these locations that I'm just running through, I had to unlock. It took me a while to literally get all of this unlocked, figured out. Because, like, for an example, I had to make tier 1, 2, and 3 of this. I'm working on tier 4, which I don't even know how to get this and this yet. I have not fought the thing I need for either of those. But, yeah. Once I get those, I will be able to go to some specific places that you're going to see later, because I'm going to be going there right after I go into the mushroom room. Oh, I forgot to grab the things. This is the first area that I have found that truly needs a build or a setup. This area is hot. And I mean, will cook you alive. Like you will see. Wait, how do I... There's the exit, okay.
Perhaps I'm getting a little too endothermic. It's so hot.
And how I deal with that, on normal specifically, I
Just
don't know...
about
I
warming up.
did not mean to jump back
To
there.
get cool.
How I dealt with that is I made the forge gloves, or I think it was gloves. Yeah, forge gloves, and drank a slushy. Which the slushy gives me a deep... Ooh, chest. How's it going? Okay. This little guy takes little bits and, like, on the ground, little materials and stuff, and he'll just show up every now and then and give it to you. It's pretty cool. But, as I was saying, the slushy gives you a buff, basically, to resist heat, and the forge gloves give you another resist heat. And those two allow me to just run through there. There's not a point where I need to worry about maximum heat, because there is technically 3 bars there, and there is actually more than 3. I have these buffs. Because when you're making your character, you're able to customize so much about them. You can customize your job, which I pick Summer Intern to have the most points to spend however I want to, which you spend them on things like this. This gives you more points because it's a negative, more points because it's a negative. These take points. Each one allows you to do different things, like literally anything you can think of when it comes to playing this game. And I picked these things to allow me to just be a good jack of all trades. Ooh. The Lyak. I don't know how they... Oh, I thought... Was he down one? He is down one, okay. I don't know how they capture one of the giants, but it's actually crying. It's kind of in the fetal position down there, and it's sad, not gonna lie. Cool. The Lyak went away. The Lyak
Anyone
are
else getting a
very
hungry?
disturbing looking, to say the least. They... Ooh, that's actually very interesting. Okay. In lore, I don't know if it actually works in gameplay, but they do actually give you a health issue, which can be beneficial and detrimental, which is interesting. But, excuse me there. They give you a buff, or a status effect, that says that they're going to show up and you can hear them. But in lore, it says only one person can see them, only one person is being hunted by them. That one person, if they do not look at them, do not use specifically the X-ray flashlight, they will not be able to get rid of them. And the X-ray flashlight kills it so you can pick up its essence. But, do not know how that functions in multiplayer, which is very interesting. Like, will it work like the doctor in 5 in Black Ops 1? Yeah, 5 Black Ops 1. Where when you turn on power, there's a chance for the scientist to show up, and that scientist, if he is showing up, will only be visible to one person. If you are that unlucky soul, do not have your gun that you want to keep out. He will steal it from you, slap you in the face, and run away. And that is not a joke. He will steal your shit, slap you in the face, and run away. It is funny, but annoying. And now I'm gonna go do the things I need to do, technically. Because, like, I'm really wanting to plant this thing, which I need to milk, relatively speaking, a nightmare creature to get night essence, and you'll see what I mean later. And I do need to find more ethanol.
Ah, getting thirsty.
Cool, I can just pick up all that whenever I want to. And now, off to go milk a shadow demon. I do not like how that has to be said, because I don't think there is a better way to say that, because technically you don't even kill it. You just flash it with the light and it drops the doodad that you can then circle around and pick back up, but it's just reacting. So, out of all the things I could say, I think milked is the right one. Like I said, he now dropped the... Don't make noise. He didn't hear me yet. Ooh. Okay, that is its passive state. When it pulls out its claws, and I do think it will at some point here, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Interesting. There's a fun way to farm these guys a lot better. Go through the portal, because whenever you find the first one... Yeah, when you find the first one, he'll actually tear open the portal. Go through the portal, run back through, because the loading zone, the timer to actually farm him will be reset. So I have to do is spawn him again, and then rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Like I said. Okay, that's neat. Hey, you did see me. Okay. Hey, how's it going? You know what? Take me to the nightmare. No? Oh, you're just gonna hit me! How fucking dare you! Okay, that's just rude. Whenever they're in angry mode, they have the ability to just take you here. Which I wanted it to do, but it just said no and smacked me in the face. That was just rude. And let's go again. I have 4 back at base. I have 6. Where? What am I doing? Also, something I'm looking forward to... I didn't even think of that. Ooh, okay. This. Oh, I can feel it. What? Oh, I'm gonna do something stupid. Oh, I can't consume it. I can offer it. What does this do? Oh, I get it. That's one of the things I need this for. I assume. Okay, that's cool. Don't actually have that yet. But what I was gonna say about the ink is that you can actually drop down in it and it just goes. I'm looking forward to having the right kit to be able to actually dive deep into that. If they do not want to spawn, a guaranteed way to spawn them is go to the location the first one spawned. Because you have to go to there, interact with the bit, and then, oh, you're already angry. Oh, you're already angry. Oh. Don't touch me. I did not want. And now all I need is 2 more, and then I can plant a nightmare at my base. Don't know if I want to, but I'm going to. Okay. That was the timer for it saying that it's nighttime. Or no, yeah, nighttime. Power's off. Oh, yeah, give me. I'm just gonna run through the portal, and then gonna use my teleporting mug. Cause, oh, fuck you.
You know what they say, buy low, sell high.
Still needs methanol. Okay. And what I was talking about by base building is that I've been trying to make this function. This does function for a while, but the blue is how much energy it takes over time, I believe. The orange is how much energy it has, and see how it was just draining? That's going to drain fast, slower, slowest, but there is upgraded versions. This amount of battery does do a lot better than just one battery, but I do not know how to make it last long enough, because there is upgraded versions I could get later down the line. Just, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, on higher difficulties, I bet it will be, but as it stands, I feel good with the difficulty I got. And something kind of cool about the difficulties is that at a certain point, or at a certain point when you are going up the difficulty rungs, there is one of them that adds new attacks for the enemies, which I really, really want to see about. Like, want to just experience, but at the same time, I don't know if that's a good idea. They can apply bleeding? Since when?
So I was pumping iron the other day.
Another reason why I really want to make that distill bench is because I could make ethanol. Possibly.
So I was pumping iron the other
I've
day.
seen ethanol just about everywhere, but I don't know a good place to actually farm it. I'm actually gonna look that up. I'm actually gonna think a little bit before I do that. Because I do like just figuring things out. Like upstairs is a good source of nacho staples and just a lot of techie doohickeys, both. Uh, Here is a good source of just about anything basic when it comes to wood, dirt, soil, all sorts, and chemicals, which I run around there. It has coffee and slushy maker, which both are very handy. But I can't think where it has ethanol, at least in high, easy quantities.
Working hard or hardly working?
Oh yeah, they're
Feel
also
free to lay down. I won't tell the boss.
okay, so I can just find them. There's no good place, but they can be literally anywhere. Okay.
I should probably locate a restroom.
That is incredibly unlucky. I have bleeding and I can't actually get rid of it unless I have a bandage, and I ran out of bandages. That I do not appreciate that. Do I even need No, okay, so I can actually find the bits I need for it if I
We shall
am
present.
fast. Fuck you. Those haven't respawned yet. I'll just be wooed. Oh, that's actually a very pretty seedling. Or sprout.
For what do you seek? So be it. We are done.
Something that sucks about the lilac is that it can actually just go through walls. I was flashing it there because I didn't want to kill it. Because that essence will stay there until picked up, and it is very radioactive. And I just don't want to deal with that. I don't know if that's the jailbroken one or the one I need. Either way, I did not want to mess with it. That's jailbroken. Okay. The big thing that's thudding is a boss that I only had to kill once, but that was a pretty interesting boss fight. I say interesting, but I could just easily hide under here, and that's what I did, shooting its toes. But trying to kill it was a pain in the ass. Because it just did not want to die.
The Tarrasque is incredible, but we had to make sure it couldn't reach the other specimen. If they managed to, well, you know, the energy released would be unthinkable.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, the Tarask was needed to be killed. Or, yeah, killed, technically, is we can still respawn. But that thing was needed to be killed because it has blood that can literally open portals anywhere. It is very, very reactive to reality itself. And if there's a male and female and they do what they do on the Discovery Channel, yeah, the amount of energy that would be released would be catastrophic, to say the least. Ooh, I just thought of something. Someplace I haven't actually been yet. Or have been to an extent, just not the extent I wanted.
I should probably locate a restroom.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom first. Which the closest one is actually this way.
Vicky?
And then I'm gonna go to that section. It would actually be faster to just teleport. I should make sure my plants are doing good. Nope, I was wrong. I thought this was the way to what I wanted to get to, but it isn't. Where is the portal? To that very specific place.
Query sighted.
Good evening. Today's power and primary illumination.
Oh, I love coffee in my cocktail.
Adversa. Yeah.
All vacant perforations will be
Here's where I wanted to go.
3, 2.
Ah. I thought that door was something, but I don't think it is. I thought that door was covered with gunk I could get rid of with one of the things I found. But nope. Hmm. There has to be stuff in this area. The only things I've seen is that it's a decent place to make camp. Because, like, this area here, there's a power thing there that you can spread around. There's a lot of things you can do. And there's that, but besides that, I really don't see the point of this place. Except for, like, that door that I can't open yet. But maybe there's something that direction.
Unbelievable.
What are you? You're angry. I'm gonna shoot you. What? What are you? I actually have not gone this way yet. Raw larva. Oh, that's just a larva? Ooh. It did look like a larva, but that means there is some big things. Like I said. Okay, I killed one of it. It just gave birth right in front of me. Killed one of its babies. Ooh! What? Oh, he! Fine, okay, I'm a murdered oh. That's what you get. I did not mean to drink.
Coming down with something.
I meant to pick that up.
I believe I need to defecate.
Fun. This is a first. Typically things talk. I'm guessing that was meant to show that it wasn't speech. It was like a mental thing. I'm guessing. Oh, you're different. Wait, you got something on you. Okay. There's something on its forehead, and I'm stuck in a wall. Okay, then that's a first. I'm glad I got this. Oh, their meat's not even radioactive. Oh, that's incredibly handy. Every other meat I could eat is radioactive. The fact that theirs isn't is I did not know I could actually just do that. Last time I collected the poo, I dismantled the toilet and then picked up the poo. Huh. I wonder where Pesto is. Pesto, there you go.
Promethean.
I'm guessing it's the divot with that same symbol. No, it's not this. Okay.
Oh.
It sounded like something activated when I put that there, but I don't see anything. Oh, it literally just turned on the power. Okay. This does look like something from Hollow Knight, which is pretty cool.
can feel my blood sugar falling.
Unknown facility access detected. Caution advised.
Yeah, is that a reference to Hollow Knight? Because the blue energy thingamajig was very potent. There's even an entire DLC about the blue energy. Oh, that needs to be refrigerated. Oh.
I'm ravenous.
Where? Where's Jeff? Where's my boy? Jeff? There you are, boy. Okay. Didn't know if the shocky dude killed him. I was worried for my boy. The last thing I'm gonna do is gonna show off something very adorable. Gonna wait for one of them to get in. You can use them to generate power. And the saddest thing about it is that they'll just generate power. They will not leave that unless you force them to, which really sucks. Which is why I had that in there, because I don't want them to just be stuck in that. Well, that'll be all to the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.